Good God, y'all. This is JB and Liz, Black Dragon Kennels, Carolina Pit Bull Farm. I'm doing a PSA for me and my guy right here, Charger. Charger he's some sort of mixed breed. He's fluffy. He's a very athletic, and he's an interesting dog. I'm gonna start at the top. I like to do pros and cons. We're gonna start with the cons. Charger has some health issues. He's got these weird sort of fatty tumors that are on him. He's an older dog. Charger's probably 7 or 8 years old, right, Lizzie? 7 or 8 years old. He's an older fella. You would not know it by watching this guy move. He moves like a 2-year-old dog. He's very athletic, very fast, very powerful. Like I said, going to stick with the cons though. Chargers has some, I guess they're like fatty tumors that just seem to be popping up all over his body. Not sure if they're malignant or not. Really can't tell. But the dude seems healthy as a horse. Very cool, very agile, very athletic. However, he does tend to have what appears to be a little bit of anxiety. Y'all excuse my neighbors because they think they are rock stars down the street. He does tend to have a little bit of anxiety or anxious behavior. And by anxiety, I don't mean like he's one of these separation anxiety where he starts to spaz out and destroy the kennel. He's very good in the kennel. He's very good in the crate. Extremely well mannered in the crate. But when he comes out, he's spastic. Like he wants to be all up on you. He's bouncy. He's jumpy. He may just need a good hand and some obedience is what I think, honestly. I think he was the type of dog where the family just kind of came out there, messed with him or whatever, didn't really put any controls on him, and then, you know, kind of let him do his own thing, maybe out in the yard in a doghouse or in a kennel setup. Dog has some of the softest fur I've ever felt. This dude's fur feels like lamb's wool.
Like a bunny rabbit.
Lizzie said bunny rabbit. I say lamb's wool. The dog's fur is soft, y'all. The dude just feels like I can't even describe it. He's just got a beautiful coat.
Hi, Charger. Good boy.
You know, so that's these are the cons. I guess y'all basically you're getting the cons and the pros mixed in together. Here's a big con though with Charger. Charger is, I would say honestly, Charger's selectively dog aggressive. Okay. When we first got Charger, they told us, hey, Charger's super dog aggressive. You got to watch out for him. Now, Charger is kind of a butthole. He will pick a fight. But what we have found, or at least what I have seen, is that Charger doesn't want to fight everybody. And Charger will pretty much mind his business as long as another dog don't get too close to him. He doesn't tend to seem to go looking for trouble. We actually had Charger on an exercise line, and I don't know how he did it, but somehow he Houdini'd himself.
He backed out of his harness that he was on.
Okay, so Lizzie said he backed out of the harness. Somehow he got himself off the exercise line, right? There was dogs all around him on other exercise lines all around our yard. Probably another 7 or 8 dogs. Many of them dog aggressive and many of them male. Charger ignored it. Every one of these dogs went straight to the front door, basically knocked on the door and waited for Liz to come let him in.
I was out front with him. He just ran up to me when I called him and asked for a belly rub.
So Lizzie was out here, and he saw her and went straight to her. Chose not to pick a dog fight. Now, really, to me, a really dog-aggressive dog would have just hit the next dog he could get to. That is not what Charger chose to do. So, basically, since the other dogs weren't bothering him, he was like, hey, no problem. And he went on and walked over to Lizzie and went on about his business. She took him inside, put him up, gave him some cookies, and he was good to go. Overall, in my opinion, clearly Charger's not suitable for a home with other dogs because, like I said, his dog aggression is selective. And honestly, he doesn't tell me who he don't like and who he does like. So you don't never know when he's going to select to be dog aggressive. But I will say this. I think Charger would be a good dude. I mean, this is basically who he is. What you're seeing right here, this is who he is. He's not nasty. He's clean in the crate. He's never had an accident in the crate.
I would say I think he had a problem with children. Children got in his face.
There was some sort of issue with a child and him getting aggressive with a child. Now, you know, look, y'all, I'm just going to be honest with you. That's not something we tolerate in our dogs. But Charger, I don't know who did what to Charger, okay? But I would not say don't put him in. I would say personally, don't put him in a house with small kids. You probably want kids that are like teenagers and 15 and up, who are dog savvy, understand canines, and are not going to be doing something stupid like trying to get down in his face and kissy fur. Charger he's a real dude. He's a real, he's a dude. He's not super. He's pretty stoic. He's pretty stoic. He's not. He's affectionate. Don't get me wrong. He's affectionate. But like I said, this is him. And we're out here. There's dogs around us right now. You can't see them, but Charger he's okay. He doesn't care. As long as they're not messing with him, he doesn't give a crap. What is Charger? Don't know. I've never. Honestly, God, I can't really put my finger on what breeds make up his background. So I would say he's a straight up Heinz 57. He's just a good old mutt. He got a little bit of an underbite. Usually that's suggestive of some brachycephalic breeds that have the underbite. I don't know. It could be maybe he's got some boxer back in there somewhere. I don't. He doesn't look like it, but who knows? He's got not a really big head. He don't look like no bulldog to me. I mean, he's got a nice shaped head, a nice python shaped head, but he just does not look like a bulldog to me. He looks like he might have some sort of herder, maybe some shepherd in him, something like that. Maybe some collie or cattle dog, or heck, who knows, y'all? I can't always pick him. I can usually spot the bulldog in him.
He's a true American dog.
But he's a true American. He's a mutt, And but overall, I think Charger would, in the right home, I think Charger would be fun. I think somebody who could take him out, get him the exercise he needs, enjoy him, have a good time with him, just roll with him. I think he'd be a good dog, especially if you have some training skills, the ability to put some manners, teach Charger some manners, give him some parameters to operate out of. I think he'd be all right.
He does know some basic stuff.
He does. He does have some basic. I think he knows a trick or two, even. Charger. But this is it. This is who he is. Fundamentally, he's a calm dog. He's pretty straight up. But just like, he just don't take no tea for the fever. He don't want, he don't take no junk from another dog. He won't take no lip from another dog. He doesn't, he doesn't like people getting in his personal space, getting in his face. Like I said, don't really know the background on the situation with the child situation. It could have just been a kid whose parents wasn't paying attention to it and let the kid get all up in the dog's face, and the dog just didn't like it.
I believe what we heard too is that they've had him his whole life. He was an owner surrender.
Okay.
He was an owner surrender with a request for euthanasia.
So
because they said he snapped at a kid, at a kid's face. But I believe they've had him his whole life, and this was the first time
ever had to complain about.
Yeah. And he's 7 or 8 years old.
Look, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, don't know the background, but I think that is what they told us at the pound, that they brought him in to put him to sleep, to kill him. I don't think that's fair, to be quite honest. You don't know what the kid did to the dog, because if the dog's never had an issue before and he spent his whole life with this same family, why all of a sudden today does he decide to flip out? Sounds hinky to me, y'all. Don't know. Charger, how's that sound to you? Charger says it sounds like some crap. That's what it sounds like. So this is what I think. I think that somebody let their kid get a little too overly friendly, or the kid was being a little bit of a pain in the butt to the dog, and the dog corrected him, and then the family overreacted and, oh, he's vicious, and now they want to give him the needle. I think that's real unfair to look at. If he had a history of biting people, I say, yeah, put this crazy dog down. But that's not the case.
To be fair, it could have been to avoid a lawsuit as well.
When people start talking money and lawsuits, folks start jumping, and the next thing you know, dogs get put to sleep. I know a person just had this happen, and his dog actually did bite a kid, and he had to put the dog down to avoid getting sued. So, yes, it does happen, and that might have been what the situation was with him. Personally, we haven't put Charger around children because of the incident, because of what they said. I haven't tested him around kids. We have dealt with his dog aggression, and it's not crazy, y'all. It's not. He has nothing like the kind of high drive dog aggression you would see in game bred pit bull. He's comparatively, it's it is what it is. He's just a dude that don't take no tea for the fever, and that's it. Come here, Bubba. And but you basically been watching this dog sit here with me, and this is what he wants. He wants to be with a person. He wants to be. Clearly he probably misses his family, y'all. Just to be quite honest. Give the dude a new family. Let him end out his days in dignity with some people that love him, and I don't think Charger will fail you. But that's it, and that's all I got to say, man. And, I wish I had a better report for y'all, but this is what I've seen in Charger. We've had him for about a week, and personally, I like the old fart. He's a pretty cool dude. So this is JB and Liz, Black Dragon Kennels, Carolina Pitbull Farm. This is Charger. He ain't our usual bulldog, but he kind of cool. He got a little bit of fluff butt in him, but he kind of cool.
Charger, what you doing?
Say hi to Lizzie.
Hello.
Say, what's up, Lizzie?
Hi.
Say, y'all check it out. I look good.
Good boy. You a good boy? Yeah.
Say, yeah.
You want a new family?
Say, yeah. That'd be cool.
You want a new family and a new house?
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah.
They got cookies?
They'll give you cookies?
Say, yeah. Oh, Tail's going cookies. Got him. We got him.
Charger's ready for you, whoever you are.
Yeah.
Charger, you want a new family? You do want a new family? You're a smart boy, aren't you?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Say thank you to Lucci's house for giving dogs like you a chance.
Yeah. Lucci's house really stepped up.
Thank you, Lucci's.
Gotta say,
Thank you, Miss Lori.
Dog's got a damn good conformation, y'all, though. Physically, I think, especially if you're an active person, Charger would probably be a cool dog to have around.
Charger be cool no matter what, right, Charger?
I think so.
All right.
Got good feet.
Almost time to go home. Want to go home?
He said, I'm ready to rock and roll right now. What's going on? What are we doing?
Say goodnight.
Good dude. Say, see you, people.